No worry and mouth.
It's funny to listen to Conway with poodles next to you.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, bass.
Balance.
Keep the energy right. Shout out to Conway the Machine. God Don't Make Mistakes. Available on DSPs now. Congrats on the release, Con.
For sure.
La Máquina.
What does that mean, Eden?
That means the machine. In Espanol.
You beat me to it.
Okay.
I'm saying nothing like a poodle with a cashmere sweater on listening to Conway.
Letting you know you got it on you all the time.
You know
I got Bays with me all the time.
All the time.
No, this album is great.
Yeah, man.
Really,
I expressed my mixing concerns with Chad over the weekend though. I was like, yo, bro, who mixed this? So we need to be able to hear the machine. They got to turn the machine vocals up, man.
What it is, and I was talking to an engineer that will remain nameless.
Okay, Guru said what now?
Happy birthday, Guru.
Happy birthday, Guru.
A lot of times, so many rappers cut on 2 tracks, which is, just pulling up the beat without the actual beat stems.
Yeah.
So sometimes it don't even be the mixer. Like, the mixer doesn't have much to work with. So you can't even always blame it on them. Anyone that's trying to mix and master because they don't have the beat stems. They just got a 2-track and they got to work with what they got with the vocals. So it can get difficult in that regards.
I'm not sure if that was the case here, but that makes sense, yeah.
Well, what did Chad say? Snitch then?
No, he didn't say anything. He just said, it wasn't the usual, the guy that mixed it wasn't the guy that they normally use. So
I feel you.
So I was a little off. But it was nonetheless, I mean, really good album. I think Conway, I said it before, I say it again, I think he's the best rapper out right now. He put out a really dope album. Yeah, features that I never would have done. Jill Scott?
Rapping.
Yeah, Conway and Jill.
Jill might be the best rapper out right now.
Yeah, like I was like, oh, that threw me off. But it was like,
and Jill getting them freaky bars
she was talking,
off.
Jill was talking, she was getting her Miss Scott bag.
She was backing up all that that Mike game, that video that went viral.
Wake me up to eat pussy. I was like, oh shit, Jill.
Yeah.
That's how you okay?
This ain't the why did I get married, Jill.
No. Definitely not.
This is Jilly from Philly.
Yeah, definitely Jilly from Philly. For sure.
But it was dope to hear rap. I do want to know how that came together. We should ask Conway that.
Yeah, we will. Favorite track on the album for me, I love the Stress joint.
Stress is my favorite.
Yeah, I love Stressed.
So Much More is really dope too.
So Much More. Lock and Load, the first track.
Yeah.
Tear Gas, obviously, with Wayne and Ross is, like I said, Wayne went to a whole nother level on that verse.
I'm a little disappointed in you, to be quite honest.
Well, I wasn't on the album?
There is a podcaster on the album, and he does show out, and he does sound really good. Shout out to Wallow. Wallow is on at the end of my favorite record.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's crazy because Maul might be the closest podcaster to Conway. Meanwhile, Maul is not on this album. You could be inspirational. Come on, give me your inspirational speech.
My inspirational speech? Okay, you got to get up in the morning no matter what nobody says because rent is due.
Oh, yeah, they should have picked Wallow.
Yeah.
Definitely should have. Well, Wallow does that for real.
Yeah, he got it right.
Yeah.
He got it right.
And he's been in like jail and shit, so he knows how to inspire.
Yeah. Everybody that goes to jail comes home and has
to inspire a little bit.
Yeah, like if you do some years and you don't come home as an inspiration, like you wasted your time.
You did your time in vain.
Yeah, exactly. But shout out to Conway, man. Really, really good album. If you didn't hear it, check it out. God Don't Make Mistakes. Available now on Shady.
Since we're right on music out the gate, that Earth Gang album is really good. Ghetto Gods.
I started listening to it on the way over here.
It's got Jid Cole, Music Soul Child, Ari Lennox, CeeLo Green, Nick Cannon on there. It's really dope. Outside of Conway, that's all I was listening to over the weekend.
I was listening to Vado. Vado put a tape out, or I don't even want to say he put a project out about 2 weeks ago. Long Run Volume 2.
Okay.
Vado's rapping his ass off, man, and I'm happy to hear Vado back on his shit. His energy seems like he's back in a space where he's ready to really like go full throttle with this music shit, man. Vado's always, aside from being a one of my homies and a good friend of mine. He's always been one of my favorite rappers. Like Vado is like, I like the type of rap I like, the slick talking, witty bars, charismatic. He's always been one of those rappers. And I didn't even know this project was out. I saw a video he posted on his Instagram, and I saw that he had put this project out, and I started listening to it, and I was very surprised, man. Like he really put together a dope ass project.
I mean, he usually does.
Yeah. But it's been a little minute. You know what I mean? So it was good to see that, he was back and, he's put out a project, Long Run Volume 2. Respect the Jooks with Lloyd Banks and Dave East. The Pressure record I love. Talk to You is dope. Auntie's Kitchen. He got some shit on here, man.
I think the couples therapy set him back a little bit.
I be wanting to forget that V did that shit, man.
It was bad, man.
It was just a bad. It's a mustard stain on V's jacket now, man.
For sure.
Yeah, mustard. It might be mustard and ketchup.
Whatever you can't get out in the wash.
Yeah.
That one just has to stay there.
But I'm happy for V, man. Shout out to Vado, Long Run Volume 2, available on DSPs now. Check that out. Aldo put a song out. Him and Spanish Ran put a song out. Still Hope. Dope record.
Morgan.
And my man Digga D. My man Digga D. He's been in New York for a couple days. Got a chance to catch up with him and the crew. Shout out to Groundworks. He got a joint coming. Digga D got a joint coming with Moneybag Yo.
Okay. That's an interesting collab.
Yeah, it's just dope that Digga is getting that. He's getting the respect and the notoriety now in the U.S. as he's a huge artist in the UK.
For sure.
One of the biggest drill artists out of the UK. Shout out to my man Ferg. He put me on the Digga D a couple years ago. Shout out to International Ferg for that look. But yeah, Digga D, Moneybag Yo. Record coming. I think I sent it to you, right? Where did I send it to you?
If we're allowed to play it.
Yeah, play it, man.
And can you at least get on Digga D's album? Like, can you represent this podcast somehow on someone's album?
You want me to give inspirational bars on Digga D's?
Yeah.
But see, Digga, he got to make the inspirational record.
Yo, stop selling Reggie.
Yeah, stop selling that Reg. Digga is he's that drill music, man. I don't know where I could fit into my inspirational pocket in the drill scene.
I mean, the drill rap leads for a lot of ad-libs that you could throw in there.
I could definitely ad-lib. Maybe Digga let me ad-lib on one of his joints.
Give me like your UK accent.
I don't want to disrespect the UK. My UK accent is terrible.
Why? Because we need them as allies when Russia invades?
Exactly. Don't want to disrespect our allies, man. We need the UK. We need the English, all right? But shout out to
Which is so
Digga
crazy.
D.
Talk about going back to your ex. Us in the UK. Why are we such good friends with them still?
Why wouldn't we be?
Because we tried to get away from the abusive relationship that we were in, and then we ended up being more of an abusive relationship to our next partner, the Native Americans. And then we was like, yo, let's fight.
Want to double back? We got to double back
and
to the UK?
Then they wanted our new relationship after we had conquered it.
Well, it's hard not to love the UK. What is it not to love about the UK? Great food, great architecture.
That's actually the only insult I can say about the UK.
You don't like their food?
Their food is, I mean, outside of like the real cultural shit in the UK, the typical UK food is awful.
No, but I mean, you got to really get
like
into
real
like
good
the Caribbean,
African food, Western
Jamaican,
food.
West Indian, like that whole culture over there, man. Like,
I know that. I'm just saying the regular, like what was
It's
Queen
not just-
Elizabeth cuisine.
Oh no, we don't. No. We don't want Queen Elizabeth cuisine. We don't want that. We want to go to the right restaurants in the hood, get the great food, the sauce. We need the real seasoning, the soul. We need the soul. It's a lot of soul over there in the UK.
Oh, for sure. And they be yelling out certain blocks in London that sound like so prestige and shit. And then I find out it's the projects.
Yeah, because they have such like inviting accents.
Yeah.
Like you think they're like the most like respectful men, and then it's like, oh, these guys are fucking treacherous.
Be
Like,
yelling out Sir Weldon. I'm like, that sounds like a nice
call me
place.
sir. Yeah, like, oh, sir.
Sir Weldon.
Like,
it's
let's go.
Sir Weldon Projects.
Yeah. You don't want to go over there. But shout out to Digga D.
Well, I
Moneybag Yo.
play some shit.
Yeah, play some of it, man.
I like hearing them on this type of sound.
Yeah.
Especially when it's
sound?
with like an actual reputable artist from that sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like that type of shit.
Shout out to Digga D featuring Moneybag Yo.
At what point are they not your young boys anymore? At what point are my adult boys sliding? What's the age cutoff for young boys? And why are we always sending the young boys to go slide? Because they can't get charged before it's 18?
I've always said on this show, I think a lot of the, I know what the gang culture started out as, but a lot of it is now turned into like a manipulation thing with older guys preying on younger, innocent kids
The amount of
sending them on
felonies.
drill missions and fucking dummy missions and crash missions. Like, it's crazy.
The amount of felonies per week I hear on DSPs
Yeah.
that the young boys are committing.
Listen, I understand it, but it is a dangerous line that we've approaching with this sound, because now kids are seeing that they can monetize this message and this music and this energy. But then the only thing is they're really living these rhymes and living these lyrics. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's the bad part. It's okay to lie in your raps. I promise you. Like, artists have been doing it for years.
I see the blame game going around. I don't know how we stumbled into this, but who's to blame for drill music? That's the new.
Oh, that's the new debate?
That's the new one. And of course, everyone, let's just debate it and blame someone. Let's never fix shit. Let's just try to point fingers on who's the one for it. This is going to move on to the next thing very soon. But
listen, like I said, I understand it. In my era, it was gangster rap. You know what I mean? They tried to, the FBI stepped in and tried to ban that music.
But they bought all the CDs to smash them.
To get a steamroller. And,
I mean, at least they bought them.
And crush them. Yeah, it's like, buy the CDs, but you can do whatever you want after you purchase it.
Yeah, the Fed's streaming right now. I don't know if they're really putting too much money in the artist's pockets.
Yeah. But it's, again, we got to find a way to not let the art imitate real life.
Well, I don't think people really want to solve shit, because all those people, they're like professional panelists, even if they're not really on a panel.
Mm-hmm.
If shit gets fixed, they'll have nothing to talk about. So
it'll be a new problem.
Let's make sure shit isn't.
We're great at creating newer problems.
I just move on to the next one. It never gets fixed, and then we double back next year. Like, oh wait, remember when we were mad at drill music?
It's still a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all forgot. Like, no, you forgot. You moved on to the next thing.
Aside from that record, it was Kodak. Kodak put out his album. I don't think we talked about it, did we?
No. Nor did I listen. I'll be quite honest with you.
Well, Kodak, I talk about him a lot. Kodak is one of my favorite artists. He's probably of the younger artists, he's probably my favorite. Him and Stove God. But he put out Back for Everything. Kodak is working, man.
So he's going on a press run.
Yeah, he had the incident in LA, unfortunately, where he was shot. He spoke about that on platforms already. Hopefully he's recovering. He seems to be in better spirits and physically doing better. He posted a picture with he was hanging out with Ed Sheeran over the weekend and said, "We got a lot of music on the way, a lot of shit on the way."
What label exec put that together?
Ed looked like he was comfortable though, man. He was wearing the chain. He had the jewelry on.
Justin Bieber did it too.
You know what I mean? So it's like once they put the jewelry on, that means they're comfortable.
Wait, was it his chain or was he wearing Kodak's chain?
No, he's wearing Kodak's chain.
No, Kodak gave him a chain.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like he gave him the piece. Well, once he put the piece on him, now Ed Sheeran has the yak energy. He's a super gremlin now.
I don't know anything you just said, but I just don't believe
I'm speaking
that.
in yak terms. That's the yak language. So Ed Sheeran is a super gremlin now. I can't wait to hear his slow jam over the guitars. He's a super gremlin now.
Oh my God.
I think we're going to get some great music out of this, honestly. Kodak is one of those artists I think that will surprise people. He can rap on anything. He plays with a lot of melodies. He does a lot of his own hooks. Usually that's what I look at for artists. If they do a lot of their own hooks and their melodies and stuff like that, linking up with a guy like Ed Sheeran is not awkward to me, because it's like, okay, this is a kid that wants to do this type of shit.
Is Kodak signed to Atlantic?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
See how easy I guessed that one?
Yeah.
Don't need to fact check that.
I mean, but listen.
Julie, I see the move.
But I don't give a fuck. As long as we get some great music out of it.
No, I get it. I am fucking
I know
around,
the game.
But sometimes that like put Kodak's chain on. And listen, now I may sound like a hater. Maybe they just want to have fucking fun. But
we always sound like haters. It's okay.
For sure. But good for them. I hope good music comes out of it.
That's all I want.
Kodak,
at the end of the day,
keeps safe and away from all crime. But I will listen to the album. I definitely will.
Back for Everything, Kodak Black, available now. I don't know what other music we got.
Robert Glasper, Black Radio 3. If you know anything about that series, I was really looking forward to that. He's got Killer Mike, BJ Chicago Kid, Q-Tip, Yebba, Her, Music Soul Child. Music Soul Child's been doing a lot lately. Lettucey, Aunt Clemens, Jennifer Hudson, PJ Morton, Ty Dolla, a whole bunch more. But if you know anything about those Black Radio series, Robert Glasper, he goes in on that type of shit. Yeah. So definitely enjoyed that album. But I like that we got right into music right away. Damaris looks very bored. She wants to get to the messiness.
No, I'm just making sure you guys cover all the music that came out
What'd you listen to over the weekend?
I have actually not listened
Anita
to
Baker.
anything. I've been working.
Caught up in the Rapture of Love.
Are you caught up in the rapture?
Yes.
No.
I've been in the rapture before.
Have you?
Of love?
Yes.
Of course.
Speak on it.
The rapture is like when everything is dead and like the world's over, right?
Well, everything is dying.
Jesus comes back and he takes the souls of those that are saved and who have given their life to Christ.
Jesus been taking his sweet ass time.
You ready for him?
I'm ready for him.
What is it? Not you.
I'm at the door.
You're Jesus. What has it been? 2022 years? He's been chilling. What is Jesus doing, man?
How much time do you need?
He don't see what's going on out here?
How much time do you need, Jesus?
And what type of shape is Jesus?
That's why I know Jesus is black. Look how lady is. Jesus got to be black. Come on, Damaris. He has to be. Ain't no white person. You know, Jesus would have been here way, way before this.
Or he's avoiding the chaos that he created like a white person.
Or he's already here.
Well, he needs to speak up a little louder. He needs to make his presence known in the room. Before he was walking on water,
turning water to wine. Yeah, like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
I'm over here drinking mint tea. I want wine. Hurry up, Jesus.
Yeah. Go to live and fucking change the water into Douce.
Yeah, like, the fuck is going on here?
42 Doug and SG released a project together called Last Ones Left.
42 Doug and Chef G?
SG.
Oh, SG. Who's SG?
ESTG.
Oh, ESTG. Oh.
So I thought it was S. So is it EST or is it S?
I say ESTG.
Okay.
I didn't know who you was talking about. Who's SG?
I thought it was SG, like established. I don't know.
I say EST. It might be EST.
We probably both wrong.
Yeah, we probably both wrong. I say ESTG.
Eastern
I like
Standard Time.
Him and 42 Doug released a project, which I got to check out because I like 42 Doug a lot.
Yeah, I like 42 Doug. I like ESTG. I like ESTG be talking that shit.
What does he talk about?
He's a very...
He already said it, so it's okay. You're not snitching.
He's a very...
He didn't privately tell you this information.
He's a very intricate... He knows how to look at what's going on in his environment and put it into words on a nice, beautiful melody.
Understand.
Very
Okay.
poetic.
Poetic. He's a poet, if you will.
Ace Hood also came out with the album as well.
Oh, did he?
I like Ace Hood, man.
Ace Hood, Memories Inside Never Die.
Independent? I'm definitely listening to that. I fuck with Ace Hood, man.
I know Ace Hood is independent, and I'm sure he's making a lot of money.
He's doing yoga.
Yeah, but that's
Him
when
and his wife. I love his wife.
That's when you know they're making a lot of money. Whenever you see dudes doing yoga, that means they're totally comfortable financially. Like when you have time to just relax and do yoga,
or you have a queen that's telling you to stop stressing. He's not in the Rapture of Love anymore. He was with that with Khaled.
He's actually in love now.
He's in love. There's now no rapture. Jesus isn't coming.
I like Ace Hood, man. I like the way he moves. I like pause. That sounds crazy. I like
he moves well. I've seen him in the vids.
I mean, as far as like the way he's never in the headlines with some crazy shit. He's not in no beefs. He just makes music, does yoga, loves his wife, his kids, raises his family.
You don't know that.
I mean, come on.
Look what you take. One yoga picture, and all of a sudden he's the greatest human being on earth.
One yoga picture. They
like if you go to one yoga class, that means you're a great guy. You know that.
That is true. Why don't they add more yoga to PR?
Have you guys ever taken yoga?
No, I want to though.
I did.
But all of the yoga spots, like the yoga spots, got closed during the pandemic. So it was kind of like, unless you want to open the app and do it in your home, I'm not doing that.
That might be a content piece having you guys do yoga.
I did it for the first time during quarantine in my house, like on the Zoom shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Hey, Phil, did it open up your hips?
Well, I didn't check to see if they opened up more. I think my mind races too much for yoga.
But that's what,
like,
that's
just
why
to shut down.
to...
but I need to like really work at it.
Yeah, it's a practice. You have to.
You need to be actually in a real yoga studio with like other yogis.
No, because then I feel like I'm being judged because like I need to do it my way.
No,
you guys are really good.
World.
What? They're just like CrossFit and vegans. They're the same. They're the exact same.
When they see you struggling, they come to your mat and they help you because your mat is like your world.
They bend you.
Right. Yeah.
They bend me over.
They bend you. I don't know.
They make sure you're flexible. Make sure the hips open up correctly.
Would you guys ever try hot yoga?
Yes, I want to do all of that shit, man. I want to do hot yoga.
That's just what they just turn the heat up.
Yes,
yeah,
like completely.
It's a sauna and it's intense, and you move a little faster.
Yeah,
I would just feel like I would want to do it at home on the Zoom. I wouldn't want to go. Don't sit next to me and fart. Don't touch my hips. Yeah. Like if I'm doing it wrong, just let me do it wrong.
Just let you do it wrong. Yeah, I'll definitely want to do yoga.
Yoga definitely makes you pass gas. Definitely.
Yeah, because it's releasing, it's relaxing your muscles. It's you're meditating. Yeah. Your body's in very uncompromising positions.
Well, we did the yoga meditation thing. That's what I'm thinking of because that's where my mind was going. Meditation.
Meditation.
I couldn't like. And then I was trying to focus on her voice, and then I got more annoyed at her. Like, when is she gonna shut up so I can try to think? It was just too much going
I need to
on.
find like a weed yoga class.
I need to find a way to just
That
turn
sounds
my
good.
brain off.
Right? Like let us smoke weed and then like do yoga.
You should have Aster host it.
That would be cool.
Now you see Damaris, see what happens when you start using your peanut ass head?
Jesus.
That was a on a Monday.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, HR.
Jesus.
I talked to HR. They're gonna, yeah, I'm sorry. They're
But
gonna,
can you imagine more like in the tights leading the weed
well, I gotta
yoga
be in
class?
tights. Yeah, it's
What you
yoga
gonna be in
pants.
you in baggy jeans? At the
Yoga
yoga
pants
class?
are loose, right? Damaris,
No,
yoga pants.
they're tight.
No, they have loose yoga pants. Y'all
Well, you
tripping.
have to do
They
the tight
loose,
ones.
They have loose yoga pants. I have to wear the tight ones.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing no tight yoga pants. I'm letting y'all know that right now. I'm
could
gonna
be
wear
a
the
master
loose. The loose. We've had the yoga like the MeUndies pants.
Oh, those were great.
Those are like yoga pants.
No, those are pajamas.
No, but I'm saying yoga pants are just like that.
No,
They're
you're
like
thinking of
free flow-
hammer pants. You need to
No.
wear tights.
I'm not thinking. I'm not
Yo,
thinking
Maul
about.
doing yoga and hammer pants with weed.
It's not hammer pants.
It's
It's yoga
fucking
pants, but they're
insane.
like free flowing, so that the body you have
Now I gotta
movement,
find
free
men's
flowing.
yoga pants.
Yeah, I want to smoke weed. Yeah, actually, let's do that. I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna hit Matt at Astor Club. We're gonna set up a weed yoga session.
Listen,
A
man.
hot weed yoga because I want to steam the room. I want to hot box the room. Rory, you don't have to smoke, but you have to stay in the room while we smoke.
Can I just take shrooms?
On that.
Can you do shrooms in yoga?
So men's
Yeah.
yoga
I
pants
don't know if
are
you wanna
kind of loose around the balls part, but the rest are so they're tight on your thigh. Kind of like the pants Rory got on right
hammer
now.
pants.
Yeah,
No,
but
hammer
they're not
pants
as
are just
big
tight
as
at the ankles.
That's what I'm saying.
no, but
That's
it's
what she
tight on
said.
your it's tight on like your thigh. It has like stretch right here, so it's tight right here, but it's loose around your butt.
Because you need to
Okay.
be able to, you know what I mean? Like bend
Mhm.
and stretch and shit like that.
Does meditation really work though? Like, what is it taking away from?
Meditation,
Yeah.
it's just the release of energy.
Mm-hmm.
And it gives you a chance to like center yourself and calm yourself a little bit. And
Okay,
it's
maybe I
really
need
just
that.
releasing the energy, breathing, and
Yeah.
clearing your thoughts. And because sometimes we think so much, and anxiety levels are high, especially now with
Mm.
everything going on in the world. Yeah, see, those are yoga pants. See,
Those are still kind of tight though.
they're not that tight. The
But all right,
knees- the
and then
knees and
also, I'm not letting my girl go to yoga class when this man got his meat swinging in the tight / loose.
no, but you got to wear
Because you know he's not wearing drawers.
He's definitely not wearing.
I don't think you should wear drawers during yoga.
Huh?
I don't think men should wear drawers during. You need to breathe, like fully breathe.
But I'm in different positions. My
No.
meat's forget it.
Yeah, if I'm stretching and bending and my shit just swinging, that's
You
not
gotta keep
good.
it- you gotta keep
You
it
need to have your
together.
shit. You need to have your shit like compressed,
Yeah.
like together, so it's not just. You know what I mean?
That's why you should do it in your house. I agree with Rory.
Yeah, this
Nah,
already sounds like a.
I want to
Yeah.
do
Some
I want to
nasty-
do a weed yoga class.
I think that'd be dope.
Yeah, that's fire.
I'm with it. All right, let's set it up.
You could do shrooms, but you definitely have to hot box in the room with us though.
That's fine.
All right, bet.
I took a hit of that shit from Astor Club that had our logo on it that I got at the Conway listening.
Yeah,
Took 2 puffs. I was out for the count.
put you down.
Two puffs down. I was like, all right, this shit got my logo on it. Let me see what. Let me see
See
what
what it's
I'm
hitting
attaching
for.
myself to.
Yeah.
Like, let me see.
No, I
Some
made sure
fire.
Matt made sure that the pre-rolls for the Conway listening event that the weed was great.
It was.
I said, yo, if you're gonna put me and Rory's beards on this, like, it better be some great weed. And
And-
Matt was like, of course it is.
I trust you, especially when it comes to weed. So I was like, I know it's gonna be good, but let
Yeah.
me just see what my face is on.
That was some good weed.
I was down.
And then you was on your face.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Matt and Ben. Shout out to Astor Club. So yeah, man, how was your week or weekend?
I slept the entire weekend.
Yeah?
I have nothing cool to say. I needed it. Damaris was sending us stuff like in the middle of the day. and I
Well, we
was
had a
knocked.
photo shoot Saturday that we both.
Oh, how
thinking
was that?
about-
It was
No,
Friday.
Friday.
How was that? How was that?
Friday. We were both thinking about canceling. It's a weird thing. I can kind of like, based off of Rory's text messages in the chat, I know when him and I are like on the same, like, because he was like, oh, we have a photo shoot today? And I was like, he wants to cancel.
Y'all want
Well, that was the last one.
one.
Huh?
That was the last one when it was on a Tuesday
Uh-huh.
because Benner had said a week prior, yo, y'all want to do a photo shoot. And
It
we
was
like,
on a
cool.
Friday the last time as well.
Oh,
Was
all
it?
right.
Yes.
All right, fine. Let's say it was on a Friday. There was just no like,
Let's
you can't
say.
just say like, hey, y'all want to do a photo shoot a week ago. And then we're like, yeah. And then don't
I talked to him
remind
about
no
that.
one, don't tell no one. I haven't talked to a photographer. I don't know what I'm bringing. And then that morning I'm like, wait, this was just added to the calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was tight.
It was cool though. I mean, I think we got what we needed.
I don't know what to do in photo shoots.
We're not
I have the
we're
same
not
pose.
models, Rory. Yeah.
What do you do?
We just have to stand there and just kind of like look at the camera.
Do you practice facial? Like, what do models do to like prepare?
Well, this is something we asked the dude.
Mm.
And she was like,
But she be walking.
yeah, man, but she takes photos too. She's like, she
be walking.
She
I can do different things. When I'm walking, I'm like, hey.
She definitely takes more photos than she walks. But I think what we did was it. We had music playing, and we're just having conversation, laughing. I don't think we need to stand and pose, but you know, we just had some conversations, laughing. Jawad just was snapping the camera, and you know,
Did
he
you
said,
guys
"Oh, we
see
got
any
it."
stills? You see any stills?
Yeah, we saw some. It looked good.
It look good?
It looked good. Yeah, it looked good. I think we got some good shots. So that was Friday.
Question: should men smile in pictures?
No,
I love when men smile in pictures.
Because I smile in all of my pictures.
do you?
I don't know how to smile. Like just on cue to smile. I don't have like that in my
Think about
facial.
something that makes you happy.
Oh, I don't.
Nothing makes Rory
I can't
happy.
do that.
Beasley.
He's the most
Oh,
depressed
okay.
soul on the planet.
Oh, there you go.
Where is
Hey.
Baze?
She's right here.
She's right. She thinks Damaris is wearing her
Her.
cousin. So Damaris has on a poodle jacket. So
I didn't feel violated at our photo shoot.
yeah, no, it wasn't invasive.
Well, I mean, we're not IG models.
No.
And I don't want to go on another
we could
IG
be.
photographer
Oh,
rant.
he didn't ask y'all to rub ice cream on your nipples and pour sprinkles on them?
No.
No,
Oh,
he would have
okay.
been beat to a pulp if he asked me to put ice cream on my nipples.
If that's what
All
me
these
and Ben needed,
photographers
that's what me and
are
Ben
hoarding
needed.
those nudes, aren't they?
Who?
All these IG photographers are hoarding those nudes, aren't they?
Absolutely.
That's nasty.
But I mean, you know, it's a vault. It's kind of like, you know,
Spank
You
bank.
know they sharing that shit.
oh yeah, with other photographers. Yeah.
100 with everybody.
Yeah.
They probably got secret OnlyFans.
That's sick. The thought of that is crazy.
That is.
Photographers having secret OnlyFans accounts of like girls.
I had followed a photographer at one point, and he had done an IG live, and I don't think this woman was aware that she was on IG live during the shoot. And you know, these chicks be half naked and be covering for the photo, but to
Mhm.
get to that pose, you're pretty much butt ass naked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when I saw that, I got off that shit so quick. I was like, how can someone contact this girl? She's ass naked on IG live, like on some sneak
And
camera
she
shit.
probably doesn't even
I
know.
unfollowed that photographer so fucking fast.
That's so sick.
But thank God I didn't feel violated, even when I had to change my pants. No one looked at me.
No, we gave each other our correct amount of space. it was a
Y'all
a
ever
cool.
seen each other naked on accident before?
Rory and myself?
No.
Oh, okay. That's
I don't
cool.
know how me and Rory would ever see each other naked on accident.
We'll
Don't-
change it
don't
for
try to
photo
throw
shoots
on
and stuff
accident
like
in
that.
there.
Like you might walk in the green room or something and he was getting changed. Things like that.
But I don't like
But
change
why
my
would he be
drawers at a live show.
Yeah, I was about to say, Damaris, why would he be like no drawers?
No, I didn't mean like no drawers, but
You
I mean
said
you know.
naked.
Well, I draws.
I've walked around the green room in my drawers.
I've seen. You think I've seen Rory in his underwear? Yeah, of course. Like we shared dressing rooms. Like yeah.
And I wear briefs. What you think I'm in just running around?
You said naked though. Like that's like, yo, fam. Why am I walking in the green room and like, this is what you do to prepare for a live show? Like you just get naked. Like
hot yoga.
nah,
meditating.
Nah. We ain't doing
that's
that.
naked.
a little
Hot
bit too
yoga is
hot,
not naked
little
yoga.
too hot.
Yeah, like it ain't that hot in here, fam. You can open the
Yeah.
window.
Like, turn the green room fucking
No,
heat up.
no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I bet not ever see Rory naked in the fucking green room.
Are you trying to set boundaries?
Yes. That is a boundary we are going to set and is set in stone.
Male
you better not ever
boundaries
get naked in the fucking green room.
Male boundaries are not respected. Ever.
Sell it to me.
Women have boundaries and we should respect them when they set them.
Mm-hmm.
Even before they set them, we should respect things that go without saying type of boundary. Men, you could never set a boundary to a woman. If you set a boundary with a woman, for example, let's say we used to deal with each other, but we still have to see each other. And I say, I don't want to get physical or anything. Please respect my boundaries. Don't try nothing.
Right.
Don't allude to anything. Don't put me in an uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
A girl will take that as, let me try harder to fuck
Duh.
you again.
Yeah.
Now, roles reversed. If a woman said, hey, I don't want to try nothing, don't do anything, and I pull my meat out, I am a creep, as I
Yes.
should be labeled as one.
Yes. And you're going to jail.
But that woman should be labeled a fucking creep too when I set boundaries. Male boundaries are not respected. That's why the dick grab in the club is still so widely accepted.
Well, if I walk in the house and a girl is in, or my ex-girl or my girlfriend, whoever, is in a towel, and she says, respect my boundaries. Don't touch me while I'm in my towel. I don't want to have sex with you right now.
Yo, you're going down a slippery slope. Go ahead.
Mhm.
No, I would respect that boundary. But now if she walks in the room and I'm rubbing one out, she can't get mad.
Wait, hold on. Wait, so you walked into her house and just started rubbing one out?
Yeah.
I think you have definitely violated a boundary line.
couple boundaries.
It's my ex-girl. We've had,
Some
we've had
laws,
sex
too.
plenty of times in it. It's what?
Just a couple laws. You can't just walk in somebody's house and start beating off.
Look at
And my
fucking Mall
ex-girl?
CK over here.
I can't walk in my
Mhm.
ex-girl's house and rub one out in the,
No.
in the bathroom.
Absolutely. Well, in the bathroom, if you want to shut the door and quietly
Yeah,
do that
that's-
to yourself, just don't.
I'm not talking about right in the living room, like she just come out the kitchen and
You're-
I'm like,
You're also a creep if you just go quietly into somebody's bathroom and beat off. But
or like, what if I'm horny and I'm thinking like, yeah, I'm going to my ex-girl, she gonna give me something right now, like.
what are
And
the
then
boundaries
she,
set?
and then you walk in and she's in a towel and you really think it's going, you like, oh yeah, she got that thing ready for me.
You
And
should
she
just
tell
leave.
Yeah.
It's kind of whack, though. But
You could just like leave the house.
But yeah, I want to leave something behind for her to think about.
Don't nut on the clean towels, the nice
but
towels.
I'm gonna nut in the shower.
Is the shower running?
Yeah.
not in the shower?
Why
No.
are you in the Because at that point, I'm wondering.
Because what if I came over and it's like,
Well, you came.
I want to talk about male boundaries, and now
Yo,
we're
you hear
back
this?
to the horny cast.
Yep, Maul. It's Maul.
Is it
I
me?
know who it is now. It's Maul.
it's me?
It's painted as me though, right?
Mhm.
I always look like the creepy fucking horny white
I'm
guy,
the horny dog?
without question.
Mhm.
You need to beat off before you come here, in your own shower.
That sounds like you kind of did something with that. That was like a double entendre. You need to beat off before you come here.
Listen, come on, it's me. You're gonna lose this rap battle.
Yeah.
It's my 13th reason.
But Damaris, why do you guys not respect our boundaries? Why are male boundaries seen as a joke?
Yeah, women
Like-
always, they tap dance all over our boundaries.
And then if we don't want to fuck you, then we're
We know
gay.
when you have real boundaries and when you don't. If you have real boundaries, we won't step over 'em. Like if the boundary is real. If we know you
Like, what's a
mean it.
real boundary for a man that you've ever, like a man that ever gave you a boundary, you knew it was real?
Well, I know you can feel it. It's a vibe. You can feel it. Like I can feel when a boundary is real. Because I know if I step over this boundary, you might embarrass me. So like that's like a real boundary.
But see, women, y'all
But it's
are
just
so.
for you, see?
But see, that's what I don't like about
Selfish
women
ass
because
reason.
y'all are like so up and down. Sometimey, y'all will want us to cross the boundary. Like if y'all be like, "Yo, we not having sex,"
Oh, for sure, that happens.
right? And you come
I just
over,
had a conversation with
come
a
over,
girl
you and your
about that.
towel. You like, "Oh, I didn't know you was gonna get here this soon," and you and your towel, right?
Yeah. Then they mad.
So
that
they're like,
you're
"Yo, we not having
respectful.
sex." Like y'all be wanting us to low key, like kind of like grab the ass a little bit, flirt, kiss on your neck.
That's some women. That's some women. Don't put that on all women. That's women that's afraid to ask for what they want. I don't play that game because I make it very clear what I want and what I don't want.
Well, they
Because I
also
never
wanna
want
look
to put
respectful.
somebody in a situation where they were like, "Oh, well, I thought you wanted it." No. If I wanted it, you would have known.
But women, see, I don't believe because women, if I'm going to my girlfriend or ex-girlfriend's house and she's in a towel, and she's mad at me. No, we not doing nothing. Whatever. All right, cool.
Mhm.
Like if she runs with this like for a week or two, and like I don't try anything, her next thing is, oh, you must be fucking somebody.
For sure.
It's like, wait, you just told me that we can't have sex.
So I have to fuck someone else.
Yeah, like I gotta like, what you want me to do? Just be a fucking the Pope and just sit home and pray?
Beat off in the
The
shower.
Pope is not sitting home and praying.
Well, he's
He-
praying on somebody else. So he's not by himself. But
Yeah, he's getting. Never mind.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's
Mhm.
like it's like women want
I'm Catholic.
respect our boundaries, but when we respect the boundaries, it must be a reason why we respecting the boundaries. Oh, you must be seeing somebody else. You must be dating somebody else. You must be fucking somebody else.
Or even the boundary of I don't feel like fucking tonight.
Oh no, you better not ever do that.
I have before,
When
and
women
the
want the
boundary
dick-
was not respected.
No, when women want the dick, they want the dick.
It was grabbed
Yeah.
while I was sleeping.
And you better be hard. And it better be a big load you let out.
Yo.
Because if it's
Hey,
not,
yo,
yeah.
Maul.
Because you know that's what women do.
Maul.
If you bust and it's not a lot, oh, what you was doing? What I was doing? That's all I got in the tank.
I've done that.
So why you see? Look, you ready to write me a mall? Look, y'all do that.
'Cause
That's
Maul,
why. That's why you don't pull out, so they never know anytime.
Whoa.
To the women and children at home,
I know that's how you
please
get children.
Don't. Pay
That's how they
attention
got
to
here.
what Rory just said.
If you don't ever pull out, they'll never know.
If you don't ever pull out, they'll
If
never
you
know.
think we don't know,
How you?
we know.
Yo, I tried to really make that make sense. Like, wait, if you don't ever pull out, they're right there. They're gonna know if you don't pull out.
No, I'm saying
No.
they'll never know the amount.
Yes, we will.
Oh no, they'll know.
I mean,
Yes,
they'll
we
know.
will.
'Cause
Yeah.
they sit on the toilet for like 7 minutes after
And then it
y'all
comes
finish having sex.
And use every bit of God's strength and pray and push that shit out.
Yeah, y'all be in there farting and it be fart coming
Pushing
out
it
your
out
ass.
don't make. Never mind.
Listen,
That thinking that's not going to get you pregnant is
it's the
hilarious.
prayer.
It's the prayer. It's the prayer.
You know how small sperm is?
Gravity
Yeah.
works. I'm gonna make it as hard for them motherfuckers to swim as possible.
Yeah. Damn, how did we get there? I thought we were just talking about.
Because look, we were talking about our boundaries and they weren't respected. We had to move on to the next thing.
Okay, so that was the next thing? Okay, cool, got it.
Had to change anything with our boundaries.
But yes, women do not respect men's boundaries. And if they do, it's because they're either seeing somebody else. They just had sex with somebody else and they don't want to have two dicks in the same day.
Mall's logic.
Right? If a woman says, oh, we're not having sex.
Yeah, unfortunately, the women I know, they'll do the double header.
Okay.
The double headers? You date double headers?
I didn't know.
Oh, God.
I did not know.
I haven't had a double header in years. And are you the first game or the second game?
I've
You the
been
day
both.
game or the night game?
I've been both. I've been the matinee and the night show. I didn't know, man.
I don't mind being a double header as long as I'm the first game.
I
I don't want to be the second game.
don't.
And if I am, don't tell me.
I don't want to. I don't want to be in the season.
You forfeit?
Yeah, I'm too old to compete with double headers.
Oh, no, I'm not doing that no more. That's over with. Those days, please don't. If you've had sex with somebody else, please don't come see me late on that day.
Well, it hurts when
Or
you
that
find
week.
out.
Don't even come see me that week, please. I don't want, no.
It
Leave me
definitely
alone.
hurts when you start adding things up, and she leave her period calendar open by accident. You start looking like, wait, what? Hold on.
You
What's
okay?
that little dot mean?
Rory, you okay? Are you okay?
Wait, hold on,
Rory?
hold on. What's the green dot mean? And what's the red dot mean?
The green dot means go.
Wait, hold on. I was at your house on Friday night.
Yeah. It means go.
Why is there two dots here?
That's letting you know because I had sex with him, then I had sex with him. So either one of these two gentlemen, if my period doesn't come on this date, make a phone call.
Only chicks will lie to their period calendar and their doctor. Men won't lie to their
You
doctor.
think women lie to their doctors?
Oh, what? All the time.
No, y'all don't
The
lie to
same
that.
reason-
Have you lied to your doctor
I've lied to
before?
my doctor before.
What was the
when I
question?
was younger.
Are you
They would
sexually
just
active?
ask, no, not that. You can't lie about that. But they
Don't get
ask
TI
a lot
excited.
of questions. Like they ask you a lot of questions. They want to
Yeah.
know what
remember the
drugs
doctor-
what drugs do you do? How many drugs have you done?
Oh, yeah, I
What like
tell my
it's
doctor
just like
that.
a lot of shit. It's like certain stuff you don't need. You need to know if I've had anything going on with the inside of my body. You need to know if I smoke. You need to know certain things. You don't need to know everything that goes on in my life. Like everything.
The doctor asks, you use drugs? I tell him, yeah.
Oh, I hate when the doctor
He pulled out.
asks.
He looked up over top of the glasses like he was waiting for me to name
Yeah.
which drugs. I was like, weed.
Yeah. They was like, you do drugs? I'm like, yeah.
But you said to see how he looked at. He was like,
They look at you mad crazy. I'm like, yo, I don't do heroin. Because you want to know if I do heroin so that you know if I might
or
have
if you
any
pop
needle.
pills and shit like
No,
that.
they don't need to know that.
Yeah,
they
well,
want to
you're
know if
taking
you do
medication.
heroin.
Yes, they need to know if something will mix bad with it.
Yeah.
If you're taking fucking perks and you also need to take another medicine, they're gonna be like, hey,
Nah.
maybe we shouldn't give you this medicine.
That'd be all right.
I just hate when they ask me how many drinks per week do you think you have?
Oh, I
and
hate
I'm like,
that shit.
Who
I
counts?
hate
Who's
that.
keeping count?
and come on, like, doc.
You should just show up with all the like empty Casamigo bottles. Like, look, this
But
is
that's why we lie. I told the truth when they asked that question, and then they sent me to the psych. It was like, oh yeah, we want to have you talk to someone, and they made me take a depression test, and it's like, this is why they want to tell y'all the truth.
And I don't need to take a test to tell you I'm depressed, doc. And
Yeah.
first of all, you're a medical doctor. Leave me the fuck alone. But no, women lie to their doctor the same way off that perception shit when they try to set their boundaries when they really want to fuck and be like, hey, we're not doing anything because they want to make it look like it's your idea.
Mhm.
But they do the same thing with the doctor. They don't want to look crazy. How many sexual partners do you have at the time? They don't count the one guy that was, that one night. To them, that don't count as a partner.
No, it
Lying to
doesn't.
the doctor about your body count is fucking crazy.
No, because why do they need to know that? Truly, why do you need to know?
If you're there for STD tests and things of that nature. yes,
So
they
you're
do.
gonna test me regardless?
Yeah, it still helps to know.
No, it don't. Scientifically, don't help them with shit. Every time they ask me, I tell them 2.
Yo, Damaris is sick.
You worse than the girl that says she has 5 bodies. I thought the 5 body shit was crazy.
Oh my God. I was watching TV and infomercials came on late night. And Peter Popoff, y'all familiar with Peter Popoff, the evangelistical
Yes,
guy.
Yes.
I'm not. It's a hilarious name though.
Peter Popoff is selling spring water.
Is he a porn star?
No, he's a preacher or pastor, whatever you want to
Wait,
call him.
there's a preacher called Peter Popoff?
Absolutely. Look him up. Making millions and millions of dollars a year.
Like a televangelist?
Yes, televangelist. That's exactly what he is.
Oh, so he's a thief.
Kind of like my favorite show, Righteous Gemstones.
Okay.
One of my favorite shows on HBO. One of my favorite series. Peter Popoff is selling spring water and washing people's sins away. True stories. Watching it, I don't know how I landed on this infomercial.
Yep.
A lady says she smoked crack for 25 years. And then when she got the water from Peter, she's been clean for 5. The funny thing about that is you need water to make crack.
You could put it in the crack.
You know what?
You could bless the crack.
Right. So I just didn't understand, like, okay, Peter Popoff sent you this, bottle of spring water, quote unquote, and now you don't want to smoke crack anymore. You've been a crackhead for 25 years, and ever since you drank the spring water, you are now sober for 5 years. But water is one of the main components and main ingredients in cooking crack cocaine.
Allegedly. You read that on Wikipedia.
Allegedly, I saw Medicine Society. I just want to know.
They cooked that wrong, by the way.
I just want to know.
Did you see how they cooked the crack in Medicine Society? Never mind.
I just want to know what the. How is Peter? How is he on TV getting this off? How has nobody canceled this shit yet? Who is behind this shit?
They haven't canceled fucking Joe Epstein. Who's the guy in Houston?
Joel Osteen.
Osteen.
There you go.
Remember
he's on the Forbes list.
Remember during the hurricane?
Oh yeah, he locked you niggas out.
He locked.
Come on,
Yeah,
son.
y'all
You
niggas ain't
can't.
coming in.
What, you crazy?
No, your niggas is out of here. Get
The
out
Lord
of
told me no.
here. Yeah, the Lord said no.
Stay in your own shit.
Let these waters, these hurricane waters, wash your sins away.
Listen, Noah survived. Y'all be all right. Go build a fucking ark.
Meanwhile, Peter Popoff is old as fuck. He's 75 years old.
How much? What is his net worth?
I got to see his tax returns.
Peter Popoff is selling spring water.
But as opposed to, I mean, that's the regular hustle at 4 a.m.
It's not though. We can't sell spring water.
People would say Dr. Sebi and fucking Peter Popoff are the same person.
No way.
You could argue that.
No way. You cannot argue that. Dr. Sebi wasn't selling spring water. He wasn't saying, yo, you drink this water and you won't smoke crack ever again. Dr. Sebi did not say that.
He was saying, eat this plant and you'll live to 150.
Nah. Well, yes and no. He didn't say 150. He didn't say 150, but he did say you eat like this, you live healthy, and it's been proven.
I'm just talking shit.
I'm just saying, somebody needs to get behind.
White man coming for Dr. Sebi during Black History Month.
Today is
by this time.
Well, yeah, tomorrow's the first, so
back to whiteness.
Yeah, back to white power.
We have some.
Listen, Damaris, they gave us the shortest month of the year. What you want us to do?
We have exciting news coming today too.
Well, before we get to that, who was the Jamaican? Well, the fake Jamaican lady that was like
Miss Cleo.
Miss Cleo.
She don't watch it. She passed away a few years ago.
Oh, did she? Rest in peace, Miss Cleo. But she was scamming.
Coming out
Listen,
too.
people can pass away. I can still say they were scammers.
Oh yeah,
scammers do die.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rest in peace and prayers to her family.
And the Tinder swindler is not guilty of anything.
No,
I see people trying to
like just dumb.
Yeah, like don't get mad at the Tinder swindler because he had game. He was running game.
And if you was paying fucking $15 per minute while you was on hold for 45, and then Miss Cleo said, "Hey, you should leave the person that you don't like." Listen, I can't be mad at Miss Cleo. I'm mad like
running game. It's all about. That's why Peter Popoff, I'm not mad at. It's like okay, but who is behind it? Because for him to be on TV doing that, somebody's pushing that.
Aquafina. Is he just blessing Dasani?
That's the worst water in the world. Aquafina, Dasani, worst water in the world.
By far.
We always have this water talk, by the way, so we don't have to go down. But Aquafina, Dasani, we need to take all of those bottles and throw them shit somewhere.
Did you call
be seen again?
The number, the Peter Popoff number?
I started to just for like jokes, but then I'm really looking at that shit like, and I started thinking like, yo, there's somebody bigger behind this shit because they're pushing this shit on TV.
What channel was it?
It might have been BET if I'm not mistaken. It
Oh,
might
it's
have been like,
BET.
huh?
Sorry, it's BET.
Yeah, like that's why I was like, wait a minute, like what is going on here? And of course, the crackhead was black lady, smoked crack for 25 years. White man gives her Poland Spring and she don't want crack no more.
I need to see what Peter Popoff looks like.
He looks like the scary old man that, used to sit in the school.
It's crazy that he's even back because he got debunked years ago.
What is there
in 1986? Well, because he was using a concealed earpiece during his preachings to receive radio messages from his wife, who gave him the names, addresses, and ailments of audience members during his religious services. So he was going up to people saying, "I know your God's telling me you're going through this. God's telling me you're going through that," and it was really his wife.
Yeah, my
wife and Google.
My wife is God.
Who's the famous one that can talk to your dead relatives?
Oh, I know who
like the
you're
most
talking
famous one.
Oh, Whoopi Goldberg and Ghost.
The little kid from Sixth Sense.
There's mad people that can talk to dead people.
Tyler Henry?
Or
Nah, it was another one.
John Edward?
I forgot. But my mom and aunt went to them shits forever, and I used to fucking hate it, right? Then my aunt and my cousin's wife went to one in Long Island. And I have to kind of take it back. They got their shit read, and it was accurate down to the fucking T of everything.
Thanks.
Like a bunch of shit that you probably couldn't know. So I think there are some people out there that could probably do it.
Definitely are. There's definitely.
I just don't think they're on 4 a.m. on a Viacom channel giving
Yeah.
out water.
Like Nardwar.
Like Nardwar,
Like he knows a lot of shit about people, and we don't even know where he gets stuff from.
he talks to their manager.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't. I'm not experienced.
Mall's face. I can't.
Whenever Nardwar want to do mall shit, I'm gonna give him the most false information ever,
Oh
and
my
Maul will be
God.
sitting there like, "Duh, I don't even know what this is."
Yeah. No. I don't believe in that though. I don't believe in psychics.
Really?
Why?
Only because I feel like the psychic thing is very broad,
Mhm.
right? For the most part. Like they tell you your relative, I'm seeing the letter P, letter D. It's like it's Uncle Paulie.
So okay, I was with that shit too, and I was
fam, come on. Like, yo, come
I was
on.
pissed at my family for always going to shit, wasting all that money because 99.9% of the time you just go and don't get read. You
Mhm.
wait in line for fucking 5 hours, and then he reads some member in the audience who I was like, that person's planted, mom. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so when my cousin's sister got everything read, it wasn't generic shit. Like he went down to exactly where my cousin was when my other cousin had passed, what he was doing, throwing shoes down to explain my entire tattoo with Missy's name in it. It got like really fucking creepy
Mhm.
down to like what everyone did when she passed. It was weird. Down to her saying certain things about her husband's new relationship and the kids. It wasn't the generic shit like, is there anyone that's adopted in here? Oh yes, your dead sister loves you. Like it wasn't none of that shit.
You think I don't know that my dead relative loves me?
Like I'm saying that's the scammer shit, but I felt that's what everything was until this happened to her.
Yeah,
give me
there's
the
real
fucking
mediums.
give me the Mega Million numbers. How about that?
There's real be. Well, being a
You
medium.
think the dead knows the Mega Million numbers?
No, the psychic should.
Yeah.
That's
But
not
what
their
he's
gift.
describing as a medium,
Yes.
and that's someone who can commune with spirits.
But like where they're still in between the real world and like the afterlife. Is that it?
No, they can
Like
just
once they
communicate.
completely moved on to another realm, like they
Yeah.
can still communicate with them.
Yes.
Did you watch that Dead series on Netflix? I forgot the name of it, but it dealt with mediums. It dealt with people that had near death experiences. It dealt with reincarnation. It was interesting, to say the least. If they got that many people to lie on camera, then
Do you feel like we die when we sleep, like a little bit? Like, do you feel like that's how it is when you die?
no, I don't think so.
I think that's how it is when we die.
You think it's like going to sleep?
I think it's like going to sleep and we just wake up if we're still alive.
Well, a lot of near death experiences are based on, this is what they say, a theory is based off of your brain releasing, when you die, your brain releases all this DMT. DMT is also what our brain produces to dream.
Mm-hmm.
And when you die, it releases the most it ever can. And if you don't die, you just have a near death experience where you're floating above your own body, or you can watch you in the ambulance, you can watch you getting operated on. That is all based off of
That shit is freaky.
what our brain uses to dream, more or less. And this is just a theory. It's not a fact by any means. So yeah, there is aspects, I think, of death in your dreams and when you're sleeping,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think it's like dying per se.
I was looking at something a few weeks ago about the effects of smoking weed, that what it has on your sleep and everything like that. And it was saying how, you know, you lose your ability to like dream and shit like that. And I think Dr. Gad, he told us that, and that's when I started like really researching that. And I have noticed that sometimes when I don't smoke for like a week,
Yeah.
my dreams are a lot more vivid and intense. But when I'm high, I just like pass out and then forgot I even fell asleep.
Numbs your brain. The same thing with alcohol. When you get drunk, you rarely have dreams. And if you do, you can't remember them.
Well,
So-
you have dreams because you tell God that I'm never going to do this again. If you just take this pain away and this feeling and this alcohol out of my system, I promise I won't drink anymore. And then, like great American people, we lie to God all the time and we drink for the next
And to
2
our
days.
doctors.
Yeah.
About our STDs and drug habits. But I microdose a little bit on the lithium.
Mhm.
And I will say that my dreams were super vivid and intense.
Yeah, you've been telling me about the lithium
Like-
thing. Like you've been microdosing it and
The dreams are not crazy per se. The first week, yes, they weren't like the happiest of dreams. They were
Mhm.
super fucking intense. But when I say nighttime is a fucking like
The right
movie for real off that shit, because again, it's not shutting your brain down. And as he was saying, you need REM sleep, and alcohol and weed can stop from REM sleep because it's not letting your fucking brain have it,
Mhm.
and you dream the most during REM. Them shits is kind of crazy. That might be a whole nother world, lithium and dreaming.
I want to try that. I want
might
to do
be
the
living
microdose of lithium.
I think you should.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah,
I think you should.
Do you guys believe that your life flashes before your eyes when you die?
When you die,
Yeah.
I hope not. I'm trying to escape that shit.
Like,
And
would
now
you
I
want
gotta
that to happen?
relive it.
my life flashed before my eyes when the cops pull up behind me. That's part of being black in America, Eddie. But I do think that at some point, if you feel like you're dying, I think that your brain is so powerful that you can definitely, relive a lot of moments, start to just flash in your head and things like that. Because I think in a weird way, not that I ever had a near-death experience, but I think that when you feel like you're dying, I feel like your brain is just like on overload. Like it's so much you're thinking about and oh my God, I'm never going to be able to see this person again. I'm never going to experience this. Like, this is it. I'm dying. Like, so your brain is just all. So I do think that when we say life flashes, I do think you're getting like a flash of like everything you've ever seen and experienced in your life at one time is just like running through your mind because you feel like this is it. This is everything that I experienced and this is it. Like, it's over. So I do think so. I mean, thankfully, I've never had a near-death experience.
Well, I mean, your body naturally protects you in traumatic moments, whether that be blacking out or going into shock where you can't feel shit when physical pain. So I'm sure when you're dying, your brain is protecting you more or less from the death that's currently happening. So yeah, I think that might be a distraction. Like, hey, check out this reel.
I remember
check out this TikTok of your life.
I remember one time my mom was beating my ass and I had like an out-of-body experience. Like I really thought my mom was trying to kill me.
Beat the DMT out of you?
Oh my God. She was letting me have it this day. I forgot what I think I was supposed to have I might have been about 11 or 10 years old. And I think I was having a birthday party that day. So like I remember 3 of my friends from school had spent the night and everybody was getting dressed. And I think I was doing something. I was acting up because my friends were over, kind of showing out. And my mom kept talking to me, repeating to hurry up, do this. Like, we got to go. I'm bullshitting. And my mom just came in the room and just started fucking going to town on my ass. And I was trying to get like under the bed, like to get away from her. And it like, it's the bed seemed, my room, you know how when you're younger, your room seems so big?
For sure.
Like, my room was not that big. But I promise you, it was like, the bed, underneath the bed was so big. I was like, how can she still get under here? Like, how is she still hitting me?
She's
like,
an adult. She has reach.
I remember that shit. And like, that moment, I felt like my mom was great. That might be my near-death experience.
Your body was protecting you.
I felt like my mom was about. I was trying to like just like teleport out of my fucking bedroom at that point. Like mentally, I was like, how do I get from underneath this bed and just like into another room?
Yeah.
Like I was like, can I float through this wall right now? Because she is under here wailing me out.
You had to click your uptowns 3 times to get out of the Bronx.
Did you have to button up and go enjoy your party?
Oh yeah, snotty nose and everything. And then the great part about it is once I got dressed, like once my mom stopped hitting me, told me to, all right, now get your ass dressed. Of course, I go in the living room and my homies is all sitting there on the couch, like just nobody saying nothing.
Yo, the fucking worst. The worst.
Niggas was sitting there like, yo, this nigga mom's is crazy.
Was your sister there?
Of course she was.
She has to come on the podcast one
She
time.
laughed at me.
I want to interview your sister.
No, please don't. No.
What, do you want to take an episode off? Just me, Damaris, and your sister.
No, thank you.
Why
Thank
not?
you, but no thank you.
Well, we weren't really asking you.
Yeah, we're just going to say when episode's canceled and not tell you, and everyone's going to show up but you.
Why do y'all want to interview my family?
Because she's fucking hilarious.
I love your sister.
I love my sister. I don't want to I don't want her to be interviewed.
Well, we do, though.
No, I know. That's what you said.
You can tell us what you want.
Yeah,
like,
I don't understand what you have to do with this. Outside of you being one of the topics of conversation in the interview.
And it's not like it's a regular sister. It's a twin. Like, we ain't trying to interview Biggs.
Yeah.
Like, it's a twin. So.
Yeah, but no.
No, but I understand that, but no.
Yeah, but no.
I think there'd be some fun childhood stories.
Oh no, listen, I had a great childhood. I'm not gonna lie. Like looking back, I've had, those ass whoopings I deserved. Looking back, I absolutely deserved to have my ass beat.
Did you ever blame anything on your sister? And got her ass beat?
Nah, not blame. I remember trying to take ass whoopings for my sister.
I don't try to sound Cool.
Yeah, I did.
Right, noble.
Yeah, right.
I did. She'll tell you that. I tried to take ass whoopings for her before.
Being stand up in your bedroom. Yeah, I'm a stand up
As a
dude.
kid, yeah. as a child. Hit me! Did your mother hit you? I'm like, that shit. Yo, my mom's had this one belt. I promise you, this belt should be illegal.
Mhm.
That wasn't leather. That shit was like steel. And like, I think it was the belt, the whip that Wonder Woman has.
I heard that's what made you a vegan. Is what I heard.
Getting beat?
That belt specifically.
For the
Yo.
leather?
Yeah.
Rory's an asshole.
He's funny as fuck.
What happened with you was having something, I think you said a studio session over the weekend, weren't you?
No, I was in with Aaron Ray last weekend. I slept this whole weekend.
Oh, okay. Damn, that was a week already?
It was, yeah.
Time is flying.
I did watch 8 Mile was on TV.
Eminem 8 Mile?
Oh, yeah. I hadn't watched 8 Mile in a really long time. Great movie, but Mekhi Phifer's wig in that movie is fucking
Disturbing.
insane.
It's disturbing.
Is it a classic?
It's on top of his shape up,
Yeah.
but not the way you shape dreads up. It's
No.
on top of
It's just sitting on top of his head. Disgusting.
Is it a classic?
8 Mile?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a classic
Yeah,
movie.
it's a classic movie.
I do think Lotto washed Eminem in that round. He shouldn't have went to the finals.
What was his verse? What was it?
He smoked him.
You think Lotto smoked Rabbit?
Yes.
Was that the championship round?
No, that was to get into the championship.
Oh, Lotto was the dude. It wasn't the dude with the do-rag, was it?
No. That was
It was the dude with the braids.
lickety split.
Why
Because I just watched the movie, man.
Why does your brain retain these names? yo?
Nah, when
Lickety
somebody
split.
sent me that fucking that scene from Love and Basketball that Rory imitated, I was fucking screaming.
Was I right though?
Oh, when the mom was crying, I'm tired.
You were entirely too on point.
I don't know if we can play this for YouTube. Maybe we won't be able to hear this, but on the Last Days beat. I didn't know the lyrics.
That's why I'm like,
KKK.
How you know all the lyrics to this?
I love all these.
I can't talk shit. I know the parody version from Malibu's Most Wanted. I know all of those.
What?
verses.
Traffic, looking for some chapstick. There's a Ford Maverick. You think I don't know those lyrics?
That's $1 million song right there.
I think Big Lotto should do a collab with this Lotto.
That'd be funny.
Should battle him.
Big Lotto and Small Lotto.
But yeah, M got washed on that one. That's just how I feel. And who made Papa Doc like this crazy, scary lyricist? We never even seen him rap.
He was standing over like he was the leader of the gang.
We've never seen him rap.
That movie was a good movie because I don't think we've seen that in a movie before that happened.
Yeah. Oh no, it's an amazing movie.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
there
shitting
was
on
definitely some parts in there. It was like it doesn't happen like that.
No,
like they don't run around like a gang and they all rap. Like that just doesn't happen. Like that doesn't happen like that. I went to the movies to see 8 Mile actually.
I think I probably did too.
But you was talking shit about me for going to the movies to go see Stomp the Yard.
Stomp the Yard and 8 Mile are two totally.
They're kind of not though.
What?
They're kind of not.
No.
They're kind of the same.
Thank you.
Nah,
Thank
man.
you.
No way. I'm not letting y'all do that. Stomp the
8
Yard and 8 Mile.
is
He
the
stopped the
fucking
free
you
world.
got served of rap battling.
You got served.
We're not
You
going to
got
go down
served?
this rabbit hole again.
You Got Served is a way better movie than fucking Stomp the Yard.
Okay,
They're
but
about the
8
same.
Mile, 8 Mile, it's the same thing. It's like the whole hero becomes, you win, that whole thing. Underdog wins. Like it's the same shit. It's the
All
same
I know
kind of
is-
movie. It's the same genre.
Okay.
All I know is M and was it Brittany Murphy? Rest in peace.
Yes.
Mhm.
Him fucking in the factory. That scene was wild. Like I want to know who wrote that and where that inspiration came from.
Some
He was
nasty
on lunch
producer.
at a fucking plant, a fucking auto plant, and she just came up to a lunch truck, and they didn't even say a word to each other. They just
No.
knew to run
Yeah.
next to the toxic machine
you
that
know
could
the
crush
look.
both of us.
You know the look. You know the look when it's like she wants the dick
I've
right now.
never gotten the look where we should go into an industrial plant next to us.
Well, you don't
Maybe not
work
an industrial
in the
plant, but maybe
industrial
like a
plant,
coat
but
room.
you've gotten the work look.
And then after he beat, they
went
put
back
their
to
underwear
shift.
back on. She went, "My friends think you're crazy." I think both y'all are crazy.
That's why she gave him the pussy. You know girls like crazy
Oh,
guys.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's why she gave him
But
the
imagine right after you nut, she goes, "My friends think you're crazy."
pussy. And she gave him some pussy after. Didn't he wasn't he battling by the truck?
It was battling exhibit.
And
He was.
I forgot
It's
that.
a sick ass movie.
Like how? I don't even think his bars was like that impressive to get some pussy right after that.
I mean, he kind of tore Exhibit up, and he defended the gay dude. It showed like how progressive he was.
In 2003?
Oh yeah.
Except he used gay slurs while he was defending.
That movie was all over. Now that I think about it, that movie was all over the fucking place, man.
That shit, yeah, fucking Cheddar Bob went Plaxico on himself. It was an interesting movie. That or Get Rich or Die Trying.
Oh.
8 Mile is probably better than Get Rich or Die Trying. We might need to save the breakdown of Get Rich or Die Trying. That movie is all over the fucking place.
8 Mile is better than Get Rich or Die Trying.
But I liked Get Rich or Die
I
Trying.
did too.
It's-
It was
that
like a
script
good,
is just
It was like a good, bad written movie.
that script is just literally all over the fucking
Yeah.
place.
But 8 Mile is definitely to me a better movie than Get Rich or Die Trying.
I'm a gangster grandpa and I'm proud of it.
Yo, nobody's ever telling their grandfather no shit
In
like
court.
that.
Miho is
I'm a
wild.
gangster grandpa.
I'm proud of it.
And Young 50, they put that fucking pounds of makeup on him.
You sort of
He looked like a makeup tutorial when he was in high school.
I want to know that big ass apartment that 50 got when he moved out.
Oh, for free?
Yeah, like I would have. All you had to do was clean that
Crazy.
shit up. You know so much space he had.
And my favorite shit was, and they threw some wild, loud ass party, mad chicks, smoking, drinking. 50 in the bedroom with the thinnest door ever, writing rhymes. Man, if you go out there and fuck with the bitches, write that rhyme tomorrow.
Right? You gonna get some inspiration.
But yeah, that was my weekend. Sleep and 8 Mile happened to be on.
What did I do this weekend? I went to Astor Club.
Of course.
Because you know the homies from the UK are here, so they be wanting to go get some.
The homies from the UK.
Didn't tell us about we can't hang with the homies from the UK.
The who? The bloats? I don't know if they want me to call them the bloats. Is that what they call each other? The
The
bloats?
blokes. Yo, Eden is
Blokes,
funny
yeah.
as fuck.
What is? I don't want to offend anybody.
A London bloke.
Eden is fucking.
What does bloke mean?
I don't know.
Like your pal? Like your brother?
Your mate.
Your mate? Like your soulmate? Or
No, that's in the UK they say mate too.
like
It's
your
friend.
postmate?
Like M8.
Like your.
Like M and a. I'm not listening.
Did
Why
you
am I
get some?
listening to that?
Did you take them to the fish
The
and chip spot?
blokes.
No, I didn't. But my homeboy Fur, he took them around and showed them the city and shit. So
Yo.
Okay.
they got to see some of Harlem and other parts of the city.
So that's who you were telling we were gonna link up with when we were supposed to go to London. Listeners, we were supposed to go to London. Our London trip got canceled, but Maul said he's like, "Nah, we're gonna be lit in London." I know him out
Well,
there.
I would love to be in London with Jay Elect.
But you said you knew the drill rappers, so those were the drill rappers you was gonna bring around in
Yeah,
London. Oh, okay.
yeah. You got to tap
As
in
long
with
as all the weapons are registered, I'm cool.
the weapons are never registered. You know that. That's the best weapons. The ones
Let me
that's
see the
not
serial
registered.
number, sir.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
feel like
scratched
they, I
off.
feel like
I'm
they
outta
hit
here.
a little. They smoke a little different when they're not registered.
Yeah. When you're not registered, they just stay. It's a little more aggressive with the weapon.
I just sometimes when there's duct tape on the handle, it's just a red flag for me.
Let's just grip. You just need that certain. You
I
gotta
understand. Yeah.
put the knife all the way. Anyway,
I get it. Boundaries.
That was one of the guy. That was one of the guys that I was gonna make sure that we linked up with in London.
Did you guys do the drop challenge?
What is that?
Like you and the crew?
the drop?
The drop
Beyonce?
challenge. Yeah. You and the fellas?
Are you talking about when I've seen girls like?
Drop the bass, man. The
They
bass
just all-
get lower. Mm-hmm.
And they just all drop.
But guys, are guys doing that?
With the crew, yeah. It's gang. We all just gonna drop.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to drop. Guys are doing that. I thought that was for the girls,
Why
like
are you
the
looking at me when Rory is
because
the one who
you
just
like
told
on TikTok
you
and shit like that. So I don't know what they're doing on TikTok.
Ask Damaris.
Yeah, that's why I just asked.
Their
you.
men are doing it in more creative ways, but yes.
How come
Okay.
we ain't done the drop challenge for the crew? Like why we all can't just sit down,
Yeah,
sit into
We
our
need our
seats?
TikTok up and running. Is our TikTok up and running yet?
We
Been
have a
asking for
TikTok.
weeks.
It's up. I don't know about running.
Well, let's
So we need to
fucking
start
hit
running.
Julian and run it.
Yeah,
I would do
It's
the
what?
drop challenge tomorrow.
it's walking. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we're
we need to
gonna-
get our TikTok running. It's walking right now.
Okay.
We need to. Can
I'm
we do
gonna
the drop?
send you guys TikToks and I'm gonna tell so you know what lines to memorize and everything, and we're gonna do it.
Okay. So I want to do the drop as long as we don't look crazy doing it. I don't want to. I've seen some girls doing
Well,
it like.
get up and drop right now. Let me see how your knees work.
You got me twisted if you think that I'm.
I mean, if we're gonna do the drop challenge, we have to see what
Yeah.
the knees is like.
You need to audition. You might not make the final cut of the TikTok.
Meg is busy with court. It's your time to show the knee game. Maul's
Maul the
knees.
Stallion.
Well, my.
That's the new thing. You got Maul knees? You got Maul knees? No.
Hey, why this? Eddie, why you in there laughing so fucking hard?
You wheezing and shit?
Yeah, you got asthma all of a sudden. You all right?
I'm not laughing because I'm dead ass.
If you think that I'm squatting, y'all got me all the way
Not
fucked up.
squatting.
Your trainer doesn't make you squat.
My knees are shot.
Well, you want to do yoga, they're gonna make you squat.
It's not really yeah, it's certain squat, but it's not like drop down. What is it? Drop down low? Is that the
drop challenge?
Yeah, no. I think that's for women only. Women have better knees than men.
Should we go to Miami? I feel like everyone's in Miami right now.
What's going on in Miami?
Kanye's there, so everyone goes.
I don't want to go to Miami when Kanye's there.
I saw Game. Well, Game was out there for the Kanye show. I saw he was on Drink Champs. I'm excited for that.
He was on Drink Champs.
Yeah,
He had
Game's career is crazy.
He's seen a lot. He's
with the
been through
stories.
so many situations, so many ups and downs, turmoil, beefs, music beefs, real life beef,
Social media beef.
He's been through the fucking butcher house.
Yeah.
As long as he's transparent, I think it'll be really good.
But he said something. He said that Kanye has done more for him in 2 weeks than Dr. Dre has done for him in his entire career.
That was in the trailer. I don't know what context you could add to that, but that's kind of nuts. I'm also not Game, but I also know he dedicated his first 3 albums to how much Dr. Dre was doing for him.
This is why I'm saying, fam, like, what do you think Kanye has done for the Game in the last 2 weeks?
He was
did a record with him. We know. We got the record easy. I love the record.
And he was in the swamp, dancing in the rain boots
at the Donda.
Yeah. Fuck the documentary. Fuck Doctor's Advocate. Fuck all that shit.
Okay.
I was in the pond.
See, this is what I just. Yo, you are stupid.
I want to see the whole interview.
I do too, man. But we could just talk about that clip. He said what he said. Kanye has done more for me in the last 2 weeks than Dr. Dre has done for me my entire career. That's just not true. Kanye may have done a lot for you in the last 2 weeks, Game. Salute to Kanye for that. But come on, you can't just say more than Dr. Dre has done for you in your entire career. Like, we've gotten arguably classic projects of you from Dr. Dre.
I wouldn't argue. I would say classic projects.
Easy is not a classic song.
It's a good song.
Good song.
And it was a good show.
Good show.
Even though I still don't think that was Game.
Game said it was him.
It's not a classic, though.
That also wasn't Game.
At the Donda 2 show?
Listen, man.
Yeah, maybe I'm crazy.
That was Future, man.
That was Future.
We could just start naming mad rappers that was. Like, that was
Look who
Mims.
his stunt double is.
That was Mims. That wasn't
Not
the Game.
Mims.
That was Mims. Oh, my God.
Yo. What the fuck is wrong
That's
with y'all?
funny.
Imagine going to a show and Mims come out with a mask on, rapping all the Game's lyrics.
At this point in life, nothing would shock me at all.
At all. That's what I'm saying. Like, so that whole mask shit, I know that's what artists are doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, now I'm going to book shows in other cities. I don't even have to go. Just put the mask on and go out there and do a couple records.
Jeremiah did it without a mask.
That's what I'm saying.
Just sent his mans out in sunglasses.
Why not? Fuck it. Let's do it. I like the idea of it, but I mean, I don't think you could get away with that for long.
Well, that is actually one of the interviews that I'm looking forward to in a long time. I know that's going to get messy. So shout out to EFN and Nori.
I'm definitely going to watch that whole interview. Again, I just don't agree I think that's a little unfair to say that Kanye did more for you in 2 weeks than Dr. Dre has done for you.
But we know Game to say
is a troll.
He just be saying a lot of shit.
Yeah, I get it, but it's like, come on, man. Don't. And
He
again,
must be mad at Dre.
And again, maybe he said, I'm completely joking right after that clip.
Yeah.
Who knows? But
and Nori's messy too, so there could be mad context to that. And he was like, let's put that there. I get it.
I understand.
Yeah. I mean, we're messy. Fucking Bow Wow said he was going to bring $1 million cash. We didn't show the $1 million cash.
He also didn't bring. Listen, if Bow Wow would have showed up with $1 million in cash, bro, like, you know how ridiculous that is?
That interview wouldn't have came out. We'd be done podcasting. I'm out.
Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert.
All right. Well, Euphoria, it's over.
Oh, man.
It's over.
Oh,
that show, but okay, I have a lot of things to say about it. One, I think that the way they shot it and the whole concept of them sitting in the audience, getting to watch themselves type of thing, I thought that was great. Genius way of shooting a series or adding that element into, the whole show. That was dope to me. I thought that was fire. I'm concerned about those young ladies and gentlemen. I think they have real life issues in real life away from the set. I think you almost have to. I think you almost have to.
They're too good at acting?
After that reading that storyline and having to jump into those characters, we should do a mental health check on all of those actresses and actors, like, for at least the next 2 years. Because they get ready to go into production for the next season, like, in a couple of months.
2024 is season 3 is coming out.
Yeah. So which means they're probably going to shoot towards the end of this year.
Yeah.
Next year. We need to keep checking on Zendaya And Angus.
She needs a
And
mental
do you
health
think
break.
Angus, did he die? Do you think he's dead?
Talk about,
No. Angus didn't die.
You
talk
sure?
about Fez?
Fez didn't die.
Fez?
We don't know that.
I-
Fez
He took
caught one right to the stomach, and
Right,
that's all we know.
right in the appendix.
Definitely locked up.
And then like they went to the hallway again. His body wasn't there. It was kind of like
He better lie. He better lie and say, well, tell the truth, not lie. Because there's no point. Your brother's dead. Tell the truth. He killed him.
Oh, okay, that's a good point.
yeah. No, I looked at that when he stabbed him in the neck, and I was like, there's so many ways I would have gotten out of it. I'd be like, yo, listen, he picked up a gun and he was about to try to kill us, and my brother stabbed him.
Yeah.
But like when you try to dispose the body and move the body, that's when it's a different level.
When he went to stab him, I'm like, dog, you ain't even.
You know Ashtray was ready to do that shit.
Of course.
He was sitting there. That kid doesn't have lines. He just has reactions.
Yeah, like he's just a goon.
He just
he's
look
a fucking
angry.
goon. That's what he is.
Yo,
When shit look like it's about to pop, you pop first.
I
That's
was
all.
hating Faye, but when Faye dropped the glass, and then I said, I respect my sis. Like,
It
I
was
respect her.
it was a really good show. It got a little weird.
They could have written this season better.
Yeah, it was a little. It
Really?
jumped. Yeah, it was a good show. Good ending. Good finale. I don't want to lose that message, but it was just like, all right, man. Like it was just some shit was just way too unbelievable.
In what ways? I mean, we did kind of. Season 2 did turn more into the drug dealer crime
Yeah.
shit, but that started in the beginning, and I was a little skeptical. I was like,
There's plot.
are they about to make
holes.
this a real like
There's plot
murder
holes.
crime show? 'Cause
Why
this is
has
not that.
Rory not fucked Zendaya up yet? She gave her like $5,000, like $10,000 worth of pills, and Zendaya can't pay it. She tried to sex traffic her. Zendaya got out of it, so she's just
But you do realize the last 2 episodes were basically one day, right?
yeah.
So we don't know
True.
any of that. And it felt like Zendaya's like closing monologue of her being sober and all that almost felt like a hallucination of someone that was high.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm serious. Like, I know it seemed like the closing monologue. I think she's still high as fuck, and that was her way of coping with it.
I think she says that she's sober until the end of the school year.
Yes.
In the monologue.
But again,
Yeah.
we do know addicts lie, especially about being sober.
Right.
If they gonna lie about anything,
It's about
like,
being-
I'm not high. I haven't smoked it in 10 days.
Yeah.
You smoked 10 minutes ago. I smell it.
Jules is done. She's done. Like she's good. We won't see her next season. We might see her, but we won't really see her.
We might
next
see
season.
Ashtray before we see her.
Yeah. When she was like,
On a
Jules, when
flashback
she
or
said
something.
Jules was my first love, or maybe, and then was walking away, I said, oh, it's done for Jules. When she
No.
gave her the forehead kiss,
No, she's not done because
That was the kiss goodbye.
the
Because,
forehead kiss,
Nate has the USB with the video.
he
Even
gave
though,
it to the cops.
yeah, we're gonna see her again. She's not going nowhere. She may not be with fucking Rue.
I thought he was gonna kill his pops and then kill himself. I thought a murder
Me too.
suicide was on the way.
Me too.
And they look like they was just having like sex for days with no shower. It wasn't a shower in there, was it?
I doubt it.
That's what I'm saying. They look like they was just having
I
sex,
think there was
drinking
running
beer,
water.
smoking cigarettes, and doing meth.
If you're into
It
that sort of
stinks.
thing, that looked like an ill warehouse to be in.
Yeah,
Like,
you
if
know
you're into
warehouses
that.
stink. And
Did
then if
y'all
y'all
see
fucking all
the
week,
man, the dude with the
Just like
he had the
Eminem.
drawers
He
with the
fucked in
dick
a warehouse.
sock? He had the dick sock, like the drawers with the sock that hold your penis.
oh, when he got up to walk out
Yo,
of the,
I was
yeah.
fucking screaming. I said, "What type of nasty shit they got
that was
going
that
on
was a
in this
party.
fucking
That was
warehouse?"
a nasty fiesta.
What town they from again?
Queens.
That's Fresh
town.
Meadows. I know
Your
Fresh
town.
Meadows when I see it.
Yeah, that's Queens. What do you mean with town? You know the town. Yeah, it was a really good finale though. I enjoyed it. Again, I think that Zendaya, they're definitely gearing Zendaya up to be the biggest actress in Hollywood. I could see it coming.
That actor, or not actor, the director and writer, the amount of work they do on like 2-second scenes is
Mhm.
insane.
Yeah.
Like, I know they spend a whole day just on that, take a photo and put it up on the house turnaround shot,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
which was 2 seconds. Like, I just can't say enough about that show, about
It was
the
a
amount
good
of
show.
detail that they put in that shit.
It was-
And
it was a
I don't
show.
think
beautifully
the,
shot.
I don't think the writing was that lazy this season. I actually
There
thought
were
it was
some
great.
there were a lot of plot holes, but they also said that the director is an asshole. So he had a couple tiffs with a couple of the artists. That's why you don't see Barbie. Well, not Barbie. Her real name is Barbie, but Kat. You
Okay.
don't see her like that because she had a tiff with the director. So she just had that little thing where she broke up with that boy and gaslit him, and that was it.
Well, she was a gaslighter, but no, I mean, I can't say enough about the show. 2 years is a while to wait, though.
Yeah, that's a while.
But then again, season 1 to season 2, I felt like we waited a super long time.
Because of the COVID.
I had to go back to watch season 1 because I forgot what the fuck happened.
The Zendaya record at the end of the show sounded great.
She sounded really good.
Yeah, she sounded really good. It's I'm tired is the title of it.
Well, you don't say. She was exhausted the entire series.
Yeah. But she sounded great. Her and Labyrinth. I'm tired.
I cried. Did anybody drop a tear when
No.
her little boo with the Macintosh apple on his underneath his eye
Sang the song to her.
was singing a song to her that
I
he wrote about
hated
her.
That shit so
You didn't like that song? You wasn't feeling it? It didn't tug at the heartstrings
That
a
was
little
a
bit?
whole 4 minutes.
It made
It was
me
long, but it was about the song was about her.
It made me want to buy an Android. I almost switched.
What, the
almost
tattoo or the record?
both.
Oh.
Looking at that tattoo while he was singing, it was like, green bubbles ain't that bad.
Yeah. I'm ready to get away from all of my MacBooks. Like, the fuck? It was a good show, though, man. I really like the show. I'm anxious to see what the next season looks like, where they go with it.
Yeah.
Me too.
Like, what direction do they go from here?
Are you guys gonna watch?
Somebody gets clean. Somebody's sober. I think Zendaya gets sober, and she like
Converts
turns-
to Islam with old boy.
No, she becomes like an Uber driver or something like that. I can see her being like an Uber Eats.
She's 16.
Yeah, so she could ride a bike and deliver Uber.
Yeah. She did it when she was high and she was fine.
How old do you have to be to do Uber Eats?
I'm pretty sure 18.
I would hope 18.
18?
I would hope
I
21.
would pray 8. I would
Well, you
pray
can lie
21.
on that shit because they tell you Alexa, she's riding a bike and the delivery person pulls up in the fucking Corolla.
Yeah, that's true.
You
Well,
have
that's
to be
because
19
they
years or
do
older.
that because if your car doesn't get approved, then you have to say you're on a bike.
Yeah, my age didn't get approved.
Yeah.
I'm still going.
So
Oh my god! Are you guys gonna see Are you gonna watch the prequel series for Game of Thrones?
I didn't watch Game of Thrones to begin with.
Are you serious?
I watched Game of Thrones. I'm not a Gotti like, half of the world is,
What
but
is a Gotti?
Game of
He was,
Thrones. It's
it's
the
a-
people that watch Game of Thrones. I call them Gottis. It's like a whole culture of them.
He was also a member of the Italian mob.
Yeah. You didn't know that? It was dragons and
So you're telling me
snitches.
that both of y'all
And
both-
bulls.
both of y'all that weren't Game of Thrones fans?
God.
I
No.
watched it, but not like I definitely missed half of like 2 seasons.
I didn't watch any of it.
Yeah, like I watched some of it. I
Rory,
watched some
were
of
you
it.
just trying to be like one of those people who just like people that say I don't like Beyonce? Are you trying to be one of those people?
No.
Rory doesn't like. He's not into the whole dragon culture.
Yeah, I'm not really into that.
It's
Type
mad
of
at your
shit.
people in there. Like half of the people are redheaded.
That's fine. I told you I'm self-hating. So that
Okay.
now I'm definitely not going to watch it.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking
That
spoil my
didn't
own
sell. I
con.
was about to say, D, that's not a good sell.
Yeah.
If he
Fez
gets
is,
redheads are there, he's not going.
Fez is the only one I support. That's the only
supports
redhead I
Fez.
really.
So wait,
And Travis Kelce. I fuck with Travis.
but like seriously, you don't want to watch it, or you just never
By
found
the-
time?
By the time I would have watched it, it was too late. There was
It's
already
never
like
too
10
late.
seasons and like
It's never too late.
it's
That's
my
your best
episodes
time.
3 hours. Like who has that type of time to catch up?
I think you would actually like Game of Thrones. I don't think that your anxiety and your ADHD will allow you to sit and like binge Game of Thrones.
I don't think I could ever do that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Catch me up and put me in the last season. Maybe I'll watch it.
Rory, I'm gonna come over and we're gonna watch Game of Thrones.
Are you going to sit there for 4 years?
Yeah,
Isn't that how long that shit takes to binge?
yeah. It's like
We got
5
shit to
years.
do.
5
The
years.
crazy shit is it's only 8 seasons and each season has 10 episodes.
I saw enough
But the
dicks in
episodes
Euphoria.
the episodes are a couple hours.
They're not. There's not that many dicks in.
Oh, I
it's
heard-
way more dicks in season 2 of Euphoria than there is in. Game
Yeah,
of
I'm all
Thrones
dicked out. Euphoria.
Hey, yo.
Who's the producers of Euphoria? Do we know their names?
I don't.
Zendaya. No more dicks. I'm pretty sure if she walks on the set and say, "Listen, no dicks in season. Was it 4 coming up?
3.
3? No dicks in season 3. There won't be any dicks.
Drake executively produces it.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Drake. No dicks in season 3 of Euphoria, please.
I doubt he's on the dick committee.
No Drake.
Of-
But if Drake says, "Yo, listen, hey, mans don't want to see dicks."
Yo,
You know, if Drake calls HBO, "Listen, mans don't want to see tings swinging."
It would have said, hey, all right, your best friend's name is Chubbs. Don't call me with that type of shit.
Mans don't want to see tings swinging in balls, all right? Whatever Drake got to say, Drake, get it done, please. We don't want to see no
That'd
more
be a
dicks.
sick Zoom call.
Yeah, like,
I-
the fuck? Because I don't think the dicks got it didn't emphasize anything. It didn't, like, make the story any, like, more real.
It was we were seen, Maul.
Rory,
You didn't feel seen?
No. I seen
didn't feel
dicks that I didn't
represented?
want to see. I was like, all right, man, like, what the fuck is going on here, man? It's just a difference in seeing dick on camera than titties. I'm sorry.
Mm.
Women, I think more people enjoy seeing titties than dicks. I don't think you enjoyed seeing those dicks, Damaris, as like 80% of other women that watch the show.
I'm a gay. Don't pay me no attention.
She has a boyfriend.
She could still be a gay.
With a boyfriend?
Yeah.
I know the world is progressive and it changes every day, but y'all have to break this down to me now. How can you be a gay and have a boyfriend
Chappelle
if you're
just
a woman?
got renewed for 4 more stand-up specials with Netflix, so I'm sure he'll break it down for us.
Say no more. Dave is going to
He'll
get to the
do it
bottom.
way better than I will.
Exactly. He's
If
going to get to the
Dave
bottom
gives
of
us
it.
4 more transgender stand-ups, I might have an issue with it.
I don't
Like
think he's going
Dave,
to do that.
it is an obsession at this point.
I don't think he's going to do that, but he's going to definitely get to the bottom of some of the shit
Well,
like
he
y'all just said, for sure.
The last one he ended with, this is my last time making any transgender jokes.
If we know anything about Dave Chappelle, we know he's a liar.
We'll see.
He's not done.
We'll see.
Because
But-
they're not done.
But yeah, anything else with Euphoria?
No, great show. Great acting. I don't think I looked at any of the characters and thought that they did a bad job. I think each and every one of the characters did a great job.
They finally let Fez act,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which I was happy for.
When he
I
got
kind of
shot.
feel like they've been holding him back as an actual, like a real actor,
Yeah.
because he spazzed during that scene,
Yeah.
in a good way.
I think he's dead.
Nah,
I think he died, man.
I don't think they would do that.
I think they once they hit his little brother with the headshot, I think he died at the same time.
I think
No.
they might put him in a coma for 2 episodes just to decide, see what the fan
He
reaction
was losing
is.
a lot of blood.
He got shot where you usually die.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I think he's dead.
He's a fan favorite. I don't see him dying.
I think anybody on that show can die except Zendaya. They're all expendable.
I just want to know what Ashtray's plan was.
He had no plan.
He had no pain. He was just a
He
a
knew
tough
he was
little-
gonna die.
Yeah, he went out like what's the two what's the ladies that drove to the Grand Canyon and drove off the shit in the 80s? Thelma and Louise. He went out like Thelma and
Or
Louise, gangster.
or Chris Brown and whatchamacallit and Takers.
Oh yeah, sure. Queen Latifah set it off. Yeah, it's all the same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all went out the
Fucking
same way. Denzel and Trainer Day, they all went out the same way.
Fez was standing outside that bathroom door knocking like his girl had his cell phone in there. Yo, come on, open up, man. Come on. Like, what are
Don't
we doing
read
here?
that.
Come on.
Yeah, his little brother went out like a G though. I'm not gonna lie. When he acted like he was dead and he sat up, had that shotgun.
How are we gonna feel?
Yeah.
What's Shorty's name that did the whole play?
Lexi.
Lexi. I can't wait till Lexi's ass sees what really happened, because you know she was like, oh, men ain't shit. I saved him the first seat. He wasn't there to support me. This is why men ain't shit. What the fuck?
She knows what he does for a living. She's probably worried.
Then she's gonna find out that he's dead.
I think he's dead.
I think
they can't kill off Fez.
if he was to die, it would have been a bigger deal. They would have made it a bigger thing.
I mean, we saw the blood pouring out of him. Like
That's not. No, they would have made.
that's
it a
like, you know, when you go to the
thing.
cookout and you the Kool-Aid that's on the thing, and no matter how tight you close it, it still
just,
leaks.
It leaks everywhere.
That's what Fez was doing. He was just leaking everywhere.
He was. He did have the wherewithal to try to put his thumb in the wound. I thought that was actually pretty unrealistic.
Yeah.
You screaming at your man's, gunshots everywhere. Like, oh, let me put my thumb in there.
Yeah, I was telling him to like stop screaming.
Clearly, Fez didn't
because-
watch Lone Survivor. You got to pack it with some dirt.
Fam, Lone Survivor. If you want to talk about anxiety trying to watch a movie, I couldn't breathe during that entire movie.
That's a classic movie.
I've never seen
I
it.
don't know about classic, but
Lone Survivor is a classic movie.
it's a really good. If you have anxiety, do not watch that movie.
I do have anxiety.
You will from
Everybody
start,
has anxiety.
But from start to finish, that whole movie's like again,
Do you saw how fast they was moving in them sandals up the mountains?
fam.
You can't move that fast in Crocs.
I didn't know the full story before I watched the movie, and then obviously I went back and
True
did the
story.
research. Spoiler alert! Add the drop.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler
When
alert!
when they shot
Add
down
Damaris's spoiler alert.
the-
Spoiler alert! Spoiler
the
alert!
helicopters got shot down too. I was like, nah, hold on. How does he survive this?
He was like, go left. They started going to the left. They said,
Nah.
left is no good.
Left is no good.
Left is no good.
Just casually, nah.
We got to go back.
See, I think I'm gonna watch that when I go home. I have.
You
to.
never seen Lone Survivor?
Yeah,
No,
in
I've
case
never
anyone
seen it.
doesn't have Wikipedia in front of them, what is Lone Survivor about?
Lone Survivor is about a platoon that goes to the mountains of Afghanistan, and they bump into
The Taliban.
a member of the Taliban, and but he's a kid, and it's a guy, it's an older man from the village and a younger kid that's obviously from enemy territory, and they're walking like they're goats or something in the mountains
With radios.
with radios, and they bump into the platoon that's on a stakeout because they're trying to kill one of the leaders of the terrorist group. And instead of half of the platoon said we should kill him because he's going to get back to his village, he's going to tell him where we're at, they're going to find us. But he was a kid, and they were just like, yo, I don't want to kill a kid. And they let him go, and sure enough, he ran back to the village, told everybody, and then they hunted them down in the mountains.
Sent the country.
Yeah. And they got into a big ass shootout and only one guy survived. One soldier survived.
The lone survivor.
The lone survivor. Which
Who,
is played by Mark Wahlberg. I forgot the real soldier's name that he was depicted. But it was based on a true story. I think it's a classic movie. I think that gunfight scene in the mountains was like
Marcus Luttrell.
Marcus Luttrell.
Who does he does a lot of press now, does a lot of interviews.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
He's political and shit now, but
great movie. Lone Survivor's a great movie. If you didn't see it, really great movie. One of the most epic gun battle scenes we've ever seen. And
it's not a scene.
It's the whole movie.
It's the movie.
Yeah, it's the whole movie. So I love that movie.
I'm trying to think. Is there anything else?
No, nothing else we got to talk about.
We have a big announcement that you'll see today at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, so go subscribe to our social media handles. Go subscribe to our Instagram and our Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. And we have some stuff coming. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited. You guys excited?
I'm excited, man. I think I love. Well, I'm not excited. I'm
Like,
you don't get excited.
I'm happy.
I've never seen you excited.
I'm joyful.
I've seen Maul excited.
When?
Yo. I'm sorry that you saw that, first of all. But when did you see that?
The fuck? Like, yo.
When did you see me excited?
This job is my 13th reason. You were excited. I gotta think about it. You were excited.
I'm not really.
You come into work excited sometimes.
Well, I'm
Rory
happy to see
never
y'all.
comes into work excited. But
I'm happy to see y'all because we, once we spend our weekends away from each other, even though we text throughout the weekend.
No, y'all do not text me back.
Well,
just one weekend.
Well,
I'm definitely
Rory
not
and
that
I
good.
have days where y'all got to remember something. Rory and I have been doing this twice a week for years. Like
Long
that
time.
shit gets like tiring. Like we don't. It's times where I'll see y'all text and I'm just like, I don't even want to talk about anything that's work related. It's a real thing. I didn't understand this when like corporate people was like, oh, don't talk to me about work.
Yeah.
Now I understand. I get it. It's like you don't want to remember that you do a show. So over the weekend, sometimes when y'all text, if it's not something that's like Damaris, when you hit me on the side, like, yo, I respond to you. But if it's like in a group chat and you send videos and clips, yo, what y'all think, it's like, I don't even want to look at that shit. Only because it's work.
I usually just send memes.
Yeah, but when it's funny shit, when it's funny time, when we laughing at somebody, or it's like somebody's editing this DJ and somebody finds a clip of him on his social media DJing and we're having fun laughing, I jump in on that.
Wait. You guys are laughing at me?
Oh yeah, all the time.
We're laughing with you and your sex slaves.
Yeah. You and your sex slaves that go to the Stumble In what is it? What night is it?
Saturday.
Every day.
Every Saturdays. To your sex lair, to your dungeon.
Are we going this weekend?
To the
let's
sex
go.
lair? We'll go to the Stumble In. Let's go Saturday. We're there.
Saturday.
Stumble In.
Oh boy.
We're going to stumble in Saturday.
we're gonna
Stumble
see.
in and stumble out. You have food there?
If you stumble in, who knows?
What kind of food do you have? You have vegan? No? Impossible
we
Burger?
have a bear burger.
You consider pussy vegan?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm there.
You don't want no stumbling pussy.
I
I
want
just
a
love
stumbling
how you
pussy.
just told the listeners exactly how
I ignore
much you make my job harder when you just said, yeah, when you send us clips and stuff that we need to approve. I don't respond to that. But the jokes and the memes, I write right in the chat.
Okay, but here's the thing though, Damaris. At the same time, on top of all of that, I just trust that you know exactly what Rory and I are looking for.
Mistrust.
That is true.
And this is actually a good teaser into what we're launching today.
Yeah. Like, it's really that. Because you know what we're looking for. You know the aesthetic. You know what's funny. You know how we want to deliver this thing, how we want to package this thing. So most of the time when you say, what do y'all think? It's like, Damaris, you think it's good? Run it.
I'm still going to check them shits, but
Like, I'll check it, but it's like I'm not going to comb through it and be like, oh, D, the coloring right here is a little off. Oh, D, you can put this right here and move this up. It's like, D, let me see. Funny, laughable, put it out. That's all. As long as Rory's not too pale. As long as I don't. Yeah, as long as I don't look too gray.
as long as no one said the N-word, that can't.
Yeah, as long as Rory didn't say, anything crazy that's going to get us canceled, run this shit. That's all. But it's out of love, though. I'm not ignoring
remember to save
you.
this
I'm
clip.
just like, I don't want to
Damaris
talk.
put some shit out.
I don't want to
He's like, yo, Damaris, what the fuck?
Work.
Yep.
I'm just saying something.
Listen, I'm letting him hang himself.
But I'd rather do that. I'd rather you put something out and I hate it and I'm like, Damaris, what the fuck was
you
that?
rather I put something out and you hate it than just double checking.
No. I double check sometimes, not all the times. But I'm saying, if you haven't noticed, Damaris, we're not running this company the prototypical way. That's the beauty of it.
I've noticed.
We like making mistakes here.
Yeah, I've noticed. I've noticed.
We like making mistakes. Let's make mistakes because we're human. This isn't fucking CNBC, MSNBC.
I have to think they make more mistakes, but
Yeah, like, it's like, yo, fuck it. We know what the fuck we doing here. Everybody knows their job.
well, yeah. So subscribe to this shit today.
Subscribe today. We're live.
He can bleep it,
Yeah.
and they'll know.
Yeah, subscribe.
He keeps saying it again. So that
Yeah.
Evan has to bleep it.
You just exposed her lady parts. I don't think she
No,
was
they were
happy
blocked.
about it. Okay.
Eden's gonna blur it.
Okay, blur out Bailey's lady parts, please.
Get her name correctly. Her name is Baisley.
My homeboy's dog is
Oh.
Bailey's. That's why I call it. It's the same. It's Bailey's and Baisley's, same shit.
Is it
hear that,
Bailey's
Baisley?
Irish cream?
Yes, that's the color of her coat. Is the same color as Bailey's Irish creams. That's why.
Oh.
That's why his name is Bailey's. Shout out to Bailey's and shout out to Baisley. I should make a play date for them. They will get along. And he hasn't had any sex yet. Has Baze had sex yet?
Just with her flamingo.
Oh,
Baisley
yeah.
is. Here's the thing. So Baisley's fixed.
So
but
she
that
can
does
get out-
not
she can
stop
She
her
start
from
hasn't
hanging
lost the
hugging.
around.
urge. Yeah.
But she hasn't. That
Alright.
thing still get hot.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Baisley-
Just,
Baisley is a stud. Baisley does not get fuck. She does the fucking.
Oh,
Like she gets
oh.
behind dogs like she has a dick.
Okay.
So
She doesn't know how her things work yet.
no,
Baisley
she
be
just knows what she
scissoring.
wants.
She be
I think she
scissoring
wants
with
to
the
transition.
flamingo.
Oh, she wants to. Baisley, what do you identify as today? 'Cause I'm seeing you have
Whenever
this-
there's a dog, it's getting behind that thing like she's a grown man. Like, what are you trying to scissor with the dog, Baisley? You got,
pretty much, yeah.
but she'll do it to male
Nasty.
dogs.
Little nasty little
Like this
horny
little Peg
dog.
the Stallion over here.
Peg
the
this.
Stallion.
Okay.
Like
All
she-
right. This
She's,
podcast
I don't know what she identifies as.
has come
It's
to
not just a
close.
woman. I'll tell you that.
You wouldn't
Not a
stop putting
woman.
pink on her because you're really
Cameron wears
smashing
pink.
her identity.
Clearly, she wants a leather collar on with spikes on it.
I believe it. She probably be at the stumble in when I'm asleep.
The Stumble Inn. That just sounds like a nasty place.
We're really going too.
We're going to the Stumble Inn.
I'm excited.
Maul not going. Maul
I'm
gonna cancel
going.
on us. No, you know.
I'm gonna go.
listen,
I promise
I
I'm
hate
gonna
when
go.
a nigga get my hopes up.
She sound like she's.
She's in the
I hate when a nigga get my hopes up.
she's in the Rapture of Love. Just the Rapture of Love.
Yo, D, what's up, man? We'll talk off camera, D. Don't worry about it.
Table this way.
Yo, did you hear Damaris? I hate when a nigga get my hopes. Damaris, I didn't do anything to you. Don't bring that energy for whatever you be doing when you not with us. I hate when a nigga get my hopes up.
That'll be all, folks. Thank you so much.
Oh, man. Jesus
We'll see you
Christ.
soon.
Everyone have a wonderful week. We will be back.
Oh, man. Have a
We're
wonderful
back
week.
every day this week.
Yeah, we I feel like we're shooting every day this week. But yeah, subscribe. Anything else we need to plug? No? Yes?
Just that for now.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm that nigga. He's just Ginger. That's Baisley, the freaky dog of Jersey City.
Mm-hmm.
If you see her on the streets, run.
Oh no, she be in the boroughs too, going crazy.
Oh, you a little thotty. A little hottie thotty.
She's discovering herself.
Okay.
Baze in her whole face.
Baze is in the
Wow.
whole phase. I like that. Baze is in the whole phase, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.
My daughter.
No warrior